What is going on, everybody? It is your boy, and welcome into Fat Boy Fragrance Reviews. And of course, I'm Mr. Juan, aka Mr. Fat Boy, aka there's a timestamp if you want to skip ahead to the actual review on these two fragrances. All right, welcome in. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I hope you're ready for a great video, and I hope the fragrance you are wearing today is kicking ass, baby. Taking names, taking people out. I mean, the minute you put it on, you work the work, they're like, damn, he smells good. And you're walking around all proud with your chest out like a peacock. Just proud. If you are new to my channel, then come on in, man. Hit the like and subscribe. Join the Fat Boy family. We love to have you, a place of positivity, of energy. And I promise you my best effort every time. You want to sample these we're about to talk about, you can. Product is tagged right there. And you can go over to fatboyfragrance.com. The best place to pick up fragrance decants is fatboyfragrance.com, where the customer is always right. Link is below. Let's go. We're going to talk about two new fragrances out in this house. That first time I tried them, we're going to get all up in it. And you know how we do it, baby. No edits, no do-overs. I do one take always. One take, and I always get it right. Fat Boy Fragrance Reviews starts now. Baby, we are back, and today we're talking about two fragrances from a new house that I just found called Lockhart'S. They do a lot of grooming products too. I'll leave the link below. One is called the Philosopher. There you go. And one is called the Toxic Avenger. This is an officially licensed fragrance according to them from Trauma. You know, I love old school movies. I love Toxic Avenger. I grew up watching it. So I had to get the fragrance. These are 50 mLs. They run about $50 on the website. I have samples I can sell you at fatboyfragrance.com. All right, so we're going to start off with the Philosopher first. And we'll pull up the notes and we'll get all up in it, baby. I am going to do like a kind of a review on this one because I think it deserves it. Because it's something you guys have never heard of. You're not going to go to Fragrantica and find this. So I want to kind of tell you about it, okay? So the notes on this bad boy is bergamot, pink pepper. That's what they say here. Then in the middle it has leather and leather-bound books as the middle notes, okay? And the bottom it's got oud, wood, and incense. So maybe some leathery, papery vibe in the middle and oud and wood in the bottom. All right, so what I'm going to tell you this reminds me of is it reminds me a lot of Amouage Reflection Man 45 or Reflection Man. That's what it reminds me of. It is a stunner. It is a beautiful fragrance. It is a fragrance that you want to wear in the fall that has a great smell to it. So right off the jump, that bergamot, it's kind of like a fougere bergamot, sweet, leathery vibe. This is definitely a masculine fragrance. You can feel this. It's almost like a... Hold on, guys. 1 second.
The storm is intensifying and is still pointed toward New Orleans.
Sorry about that. TV went off. No edits, baby. We don't do edits here. So this is like a leathery version with a little bit of a barbershop vibe version of Reflection Man. So if you like Reflection Man, throw in a little bit of a barbershop leathery vibe, and you got what you got here is a grown man fragrance. Like, you don't even need the ID. Like, if you go buy beer, just show them this fragrance, and they'll be like, oh shit, only grown men wear that shit. And they don't have to worry about nothing. They gonna know you a grown man. You grown when you put this on. It'll make you grown. I feel like I just saw some new hairs grow on my chest, but they were black and instead of gray. Man, grown man, smells fantastic. Hold on one more second. No edits, baby. The PS5 fan's going off now. We don't do edits here, man. Sorry about that. That noise is so annoying. All right, so where was that? The Philosopher. Okay, here's another good look at the bottle too, by the way. Yeah, I love this fragrance. It is fresh barbershop Reflection 45. Reflection Man from Amouage. If you haven't tried that, take a barbershop version of Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Mans. Okay, let's find out if this one gets my full seal approval and move on to the next one, Toxic Avenger. Performance. You can full check that box. This thing is beast. This thing is nuclear. You only need about 5 sprays and you're good for the day. you are good for the day. All right. Full check on that. Second box, first impressions. I love the first impressions. I like a good masculine fragrance that doesn't have to bore me with other stuff like, bore me with just oud and rose and throw a little leather in there and think that's masculine. No, sometimes you gotta mix it up. Everything doesn't have to smell like Gucci Envy or Polo Green. You can be manly with other stuff. This is phenomenal. All right, so full check on that. Third box, does the wifey like it? Is the compliment getter. I did get two compliments wearing this. I got the KFC compliment, which we can't beat, the drive-through compliment, and I got a compliment from a coworker at work. The wifey didn't hate it, didn't love it. She's in the middle, but I can't say this can be a compliment getter in the right environment. So yes, I'll give it a check on that. Final box, how much do I recommend this $50 50 ml to you from this new house you probably never heard of? I'm gonna give it a full recommendation. Is it blind bottle worthy? No, it's a new house. It's a different kind of thing. You definitely might want to sample it first, or but it is only $50. But I can't give it a blind bottle worthy deal on that one. I can't put that seal on there, but it does give my 100% approval. You can buy it, but it is not blind bottle worthy. It's definitely sampling it. I think you're gonna love it, but I'm just not sure people are gonna think it's a new house. It's hard to really say with these houses. All right, but 100% approval, not blind bottle worthy though. Fantastic start. All right, next one is the Toxic Avenger. There you go. Look at that thing. So cool looking. This one is reminiscent of Virgin on Water. And that's pretty much what you got here, guys, except for one little note that pops up in the opening. And it's very prevalent, and you can pick it up pretty well. It's got the pineapple. It's got all the other stuff in there. But there's one other note in there that's really, really nice. And it's right here. I have it right here. It's got green apple. So that green apple and that lime and that ozone is kind of a little different. So the opening on this one is more of a green apple, kind of like, now even ozone means. To me, it just feels like a Jolly Rancher green apple, or maybe even like, say, some sour candy green apple or sour sludge even, with Virgin on Water coming in. So in the beginning, you get this great promise of an amazing fragrance saying, wow, carry that out. Keep it going. The problem is after about 20 minutes or 10 minutes maybe, it is just Virgin on Water, which is not a bad thing. I think that's great, but when I think Toxic Avenger, I don't think Virgin on Water. I can see it, being blended with that. I think that was a good start where it was kind of corrupting it. You didn't corrupt it enough, in my opinion. It's a beautiful opening. I think it's great. It just dies down in the middle. And the third act is not good either. Okay, let's find out if this one gets my full seal approval. That's pretty much all I gotta say about it. That's what it is. Performance, not good. 2 hours, maybe at tops. Not really good performing fragrance, okay? All right, does the wifey like it? Yes, it smells like Virgin on Water. And she's gonna love it. Full check on that. It will get you compliments if people can smell it. Now, I forgot, second box, first impressions, fantastic. Final box, how much do I recommend it? It's a compliment getter. It has a great first impression, crappy performance. It has a movie tied into it, kind of cool name. I can't give it maybe about a 60% approval. If you're looking for a cheap Virgin on Water clone for 50 ml, that's a good deal. So 65-70% approval, not blind bottle worthy. There you go. All right, so Toxic Avenger, kind of a fail. But the surprise one of the bunch was just the one I threw in there, just to get two things from there, was the Philosopher. A definite rotation now in my fall fragrance. All right, so that's all the time I got for these Lockhart fragrances. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you'll have a beautiful day. And I always tell you, baby, if you smell good and you feel good, then it's gonna be all good. The type of fragrance you use is.
Smell that, fat boy, ain't no shilling his set. Paid for the bottles, never ducked the debt. Authenticity, dripping every cent I get. Frauds need a